Just a second to make sure we are actually connected. I think we are. Happy Friday. Our teacher this week is Oprah Winfrey. It is a Friday morning. And on a Friday morning, we always celebrate our oneness. This world needs every one of us to do our healing so that we can show up in the world in wholeness and contribute to the whole. San Maria, very good morning. Happy Friday to you. And we do have to do this together. We are going to have to do this together because we're not building a better world while we leave anyone behind. So a few beautiful thoughts from Oprah along these lines on this topic. She says, I choose to rise up out of that storm and see that in moments of desperation, fear, and helplessness, each of us can be a rainbow of hope, doing what we can to extend ourselves in kindness and grace to one another. And I know for sure that there is no them, there is only us. Oprah says, you cannot be loving when you are blaming. You cannot be loving when you are criticizing. You cannot be loving when you are judging. Let your light shine. Shine within you so it can shine on someone else. Let your light shine. You cannot continue to succeed in the world or have a fulfilling life in the world unless you choose to use your life in the service somehow to others and give back what you have been given. That is how you keep it. That's how you get it. That is how you grow it. Michelle, a very good morning. Happy Friday. It is so good to see you. Hey, Anthony, good evening to you, man. We are all called, says Oprah. If you are here breathing, then you have a contribution to make to our human community. The real work of your life is to figure out your function, your part in the whole, as soon as possible, and then get about the business of fulfilling it as only you can. We often block our own blessings because we don't feel inherently good enough, or smart enough, or pretty enough, or worthy enough. You are worthy because you are born and because you are here. Your being here, your being alive makes worthiness your birthright. You alone are enough. Wholeness certainly is your birthright, and you are worthy just because you breathe. But please remember, you cannot be whole while you are still trying to reject any part of you. Do your healing and bring your whole self to the table. The world needs your contribution. So if you're ready, let's float away on today's journey together. Let me just get a stopwatch running here. There we go. You can close your eyes and let's float away together, starting with the first few big breaths. Let's take a deep breath in and out. A deep breath in and out. A deep inhale and let it go. Deep breath in and out. One more big breath in. And let it all flow away. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose gets drawn all the way deep down into your belly. And as you fill up your belly with air, also raise yourself up. As you breathe in, stretch out your spine, lift the top of your head toward the ceiling. And once you've reached your full height, then let all of it go. As you exhale, soften. As you breathe out, soften your spine, slump down your shoulders, and even drop your head. While you continue your full body breathing, rising with every inhale and falling with every exhale, I want to remind you that there is a circle of humans sitting right here with you, breathing right along with you. So as you continue your own full body breathing, take a look around your circle at the beautiful faces rising and falling along with you. And while you look at these human faces in your circle, see if your imagination will allow you to fill in the background. Where in the world is this circle sitting? And in this place where our circle is sitting, if you were to drop your hands to the ground next to you, what would you feel under your palms, and what would you feel between your fingers? And in this place where our circle is sitting, what does the breeze carry to you? How does it feel on your skin? this place where our circle is sitting, with this breeze on your skin, what do you smell? What do you hear? We'll do the last few big breaths of this phase together, helping our bodies stretch, adjust, and settle down into as much comfort as possible for the rest of our journey. Let's take a deep breath in. As you release, drop your head all the way forward and roll out your neck muscles. Going forward and to the left, and also forward and to the right. Take a deep breath in. As you release, roll your shoulders forward in big, slow circles. Take a deep breath in. As you release, roll your shoulders backwards in big circles, nice and slow. Take a deep breath in. As you release, focus on your spine. Lean your upper body over to the left. And also lean your upper body over to the right. Leaning into your back muscles, finding where the edges are and gently leaning into those edges. One more big breath in. And as you release, you can move or stretch or adjust any part of your body that still needs a bit of help settling down. Having softened our bodies into a state of presence, or at least as much as we are able to, we can now turn our attention inwards and dive deep inside for the next part of our journey. With every next inhale, we'll hold our breath for a few short moments, followed by a really long, really slow exhale. If you don't have the time to sit for the whole meditation with us, then this is a very good place to stop. But if you are here for the whole journey, then we'll do the next few big breaths together. Let's take a deep breath in. And hold. As you release, make it the longest, slowest exhale that you can. a deep breath in. And hold. As you release, feel into your body and feel softness slowly settling in every part of your body. Take a deep breath in. And hold. As you release, follow the downwards flow through your body. Feel your shoulders slowly falling. Feel your body slowly softening. And feel how you are slowly slipping deeper into you. One more big breath in. And hold. And as you release, feel yourself melting. Feel your whole body dissolving. Feel how you are slipping into a deeper level of surrender with every slow exhale. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose is an invitation. It invites you to turn inwards and to follow this journey. As you breathe in, feel the air flow in through your nostrils. Feel the air touch the back of your throat. Stay with your breath as it flows in through your lungs. And as you fill up the balloon inside your belly, feel yourself slip all the way in. Hold your breath, but hold it only for as long as it feels easy, followed by a really long, really slow exhale. With your next big breath, as you dive deep into you, you really are welcoming yourself home. And here's a circle of humans sitting with you, all of us welcoming ourselves home along with you. Take your next big breath. I would love for you to be as open and as playful as possible with this experience today. We're going to check in with our body and see what sensation our body feels. Allow it to feel that and ask that to grow. When you take your next big breath and dive deep into you, I want you to fill up the balloon in your belly as big as you can, bigger than you ever have. Expand your belly as you fill your lungs. And when you hold your breath with a fully expanded belly, pay attention to what sensation you become aware of as you hold your breath. What does it feel like in your core? Take your next big breath. And again, be as open and as playful with this experience as possible. When you take your next big breath, when you fill up the balloon in your belly as big as it can, rest your attention on the spot where you feel the most sensation. Take your next big breath. You are a portal for love to flow into this world. And I'd love you to add a bit of imagination to the sensation that you feel as you hold your breath. That is where this portal opens and light enters your body. Light flows into you so that it can grow in you and flow through you into the world around you. What would it look like to see light enter your body? What would it feel like to feel light grow in your body? Take your next big breath. place your hand over that spot where you feel the sensation growing in your body. And as you take your next big breath, as you dive deep into you, ask that light to grow and expand inside your body. Take your next big breath. As you take your next big breath and dive deep into you, place your other hand over your heart, or perhaps that's where you already felt it. And as you take a deep breath, and as you dive deep inside, ask the light to flow up. Feel it flow up through your body. Feel it into your heart. See it flow through and all around your heart. Your heart being completely enveloped in an orb of bright light. Take your next big breath. Take a look around your circle at all these beautiful humans with their hands on their hearts. And see behind their hands light ready to burst through. Take your next big breath. We'll take the last few big breaths of this phase together, slipping out of the breath-holding space and into the next. Let's take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, make it a really long, really slow exhale. Take a deep breath in. And hold. As you release, feel how softness slowly settles in every part of your body. One more big breath in. And hold. And as you release, feel yourself slip all the way through. There is no more attention on your breathing. It is time for you to open your heart wide and pour out love over the humans around you. Standing up from your spot in the circle, you take a step over to your left to stand behind the next person on your left, and placing your hands on her head, there is a surge through your heart. It feels a bit like when you put your hands on a fire hose and there's a pulsating inside. There is a pulsating through your heart. Love and light run in streams down your arms, through your open hands, over her head, over her face, over her body. And her big, beautiful heart opens up wide to drink in all of this love. And you can feel that. You can feel that connection in your heart. You take another step over to your left to stand behind the next person on your left. And placing your hands on his head, there is again that surge through your heart. It runs in streams down your arms, through your open hands, over his head, over his face, over his body. And his big, beautiful heart opens up wide to drink in all of this love. And you can feel that. You feel that connection in your heart. Make your way around the circle. Stop behind every beautiful human and pour out love for each one of them. Making your way back to your spot, taking your seat. It is your turn. It's your turn to be served. It is our turn to serve you. You feel the first pair of feet shuffle in behind you, and the first pair of hands are placed on your head. and a waterfall of love comes down on you. It runs over your head, over your face, over your body, and it hits you right in your open heart. Feel it. Another pair of feet shuffle in behind you, another pair of hands are placed on your head, and again a waterfall of love is poured over you, hitting you right in the heart. There is more to come, and if you're able to, I'd love you to join me in opening your hands, turning your palms up, and being the embodiment of receiving. And if you can, as the next hands get placed on your head and more love gets poured over you, if you can, please say this with me. I am worthy. I am worthy of receiving love. I am deserving. I deserve to be loved. I am good enough. Just as I am good enough. There's nothing I have to first fix, first do, first change, first prove. I am enough. Just as I am enough. And if you can, please join me in this exercise. Just imagine you can take a step outside of yourself and look at yourself sitting there. Place your hands on the head of this human you. And we'll do this again. We'll go through this again while you speak to you sitting there and say, you really are worthy. You are worthy of being loved. You are deserving. You deserve to receive love. You are good enough. There's nothing you have to first do, first prove, first fix, first change. Just as you are enough. You are enough. While we have all made our way back to our spaces, you can take your seat again. Sit as the very human you. We can all reach out sideways and take the hands next to us and make the circle complete once again. As we finish the last 5 breaths of gratitude together. Let's take a deep breath in. Thank you for being in our circle today. Thank you for being a source of light for the world around you. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for allowing us to shower you with love. Deep breath in. Thank you for allowing us to love you just as you are. One more big breath in. Thank you, beautiful people. Thank you for being in our circle today. Thank you for being a source of love in the world around you. Good morning, Florence. Thank you for joining us today. I hope you had a bit of time to sit down with us. Greg, hello, happy Friday. Awesome seeing you here. Good morning, Nella. Good morning, Maggie. Thank you so much, Maggie. Very happy Friday to you. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Sunmary. I hope your day is really beautiful. I hope you feel your connection to your heart the whole day today. And we'll see you again soon. Have a good one. Ciao, ciao.